Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Melinda and I'm a part-time reseller on the app Poshmark. Then whenever I'm not reselling, I work as a nurse here in Houston, Texas, and recently I've also begun doing personal styling. So those are just a few of my endeavors. My closet name is Joyfully Curated on Poshmark, as is my Instagram handle. And if you guys like my videos, I would really appreciate if you could like and subscribe to my channel. All right, let's get started with my sales for the month of February. So in the month of February, I sold a total of 19 items. And so we'll start from the earliest sale date, which was a Lafayette 148 tweed jacket. I actually purchased this one retail arbitrage from TJ Maxx. Lafayette 148 can be a hit or miss brand for me, but I thought the style of this tweed jacket was really classic and it was highly discounted. It was about 80 to 90% off of retail, so I thought I would try it out. This item ended up selling for $125, which gave me $100. Next, I had a Free People romper. So what was really fun about this romper was it had embroidered and beaded stars. I don't typically pick up a lot of Free People pieces just because it can be oversaturated. And especially with this piece, since I picked it up from a buy-sell trade store, I wanted to make sure that it would be a good sale and worth my time. So when I looked it up, it did have very good comps and it seemed to be pretty sought after. I saw one in search of post and then there hadn't been very many listed or sold. So I went ahead and picked it up and I sold this Free People romper for $100. And so after the 20% that Poshmark takes, I got $80. Next is this Wild Fox sweatshirt. I had actually picked a few of these up a while back. So over a year ago, I had picked up a bunch of these Wild Fox sweatshirts from Ross. They were really good deals for new with tags Wild Fox pieces. I find that Wild Fox doesn't sell as well as it used to, but because of the pandemic, I was able to sell a lot more since these tend to be like loungewear pieces. And this particular sweatshirt sold for $45, which gave me $36. All right, next is this top by Ace and Jig. Ace and Jig is definitely a bolo brand. Their items resell very well and tend to hang on to their value. So this particular piece I picked up at a buy-sell trade store and there were not very many listed at all. I think whenever I went to go list mine, it was the only one for sale. And then prior to that, there had only been several, maybe like one or two that I'd sold in the past. So I listed this quite high. It sold for $200, which gave me $160. I was so happy with this sale. It wasn't even listed that long. I think it sold within 24 hours. And I received this offer, which was very close to my asking price. So this was definitely one of my favorite sales in February. And then the next sale I had was this Zara Dress. I picked this one up from a thrift store and it was so pretty. It didn't hang very well on the hanger, but I could tell just based on the style. It had puffed shoulders. It was this beautiful purple floral color. I could tell it was a really pretty piece. And then whenever I was doing research for it, I saw that it was a blogger favorite. These blogger favorites for Zara tend to resell really well. You'll see that when you're researching, a bunch of different influencers and bloggers have worn this piece. So sometimes I'll take those pictures and include them in the listing. That way people can have inspiration for styling. Anyways, this piece actually went to a viewer and she purchased it full price, which I so appreciate. She purchased it for $90, which gave me $72. I didn't expect it to be a full price sale or even sell for that much, but because it went to a viewer, I think she wanted to support my business. And so if she's watching my video, thank you so much for purchasing the dress, and I hope you love it. And then next was this Isabelle Marant jacket. I picked this jacket up from a buy-sell trade store, so I did pay up for it. I thought the style was really fun and unique, and I didn't see very many of this style listed on Poshmark. Isabelle Marant is another one of those brands that can be hit or miss for me. So while it is a designer item and it retails for a lot, I haven't always been able to sell it for very much for whatever reason, but this was a good sale. So this piece I sold for $225, which gave me $180. So that was a very exciting sale. Next, we have this pink floral dress by one of my favorite designers, which is Tonya Taylor. So this piece I actually purchased on Poshmark to resell. I purchased it in a bundle with 2 other items. So the other 2 items included in the bundle was another Tonya Taylor dress and then a pair of Golden Goose sneakers. So I love Tonya Taylor, as I said before, and it tends to sell fairly well, especially the dresses. This item I thought it might do well just because it is a classic style. It was very pretty and feminine. And then the key feature or the key selling point in my eyes was the fact that it was pink, and pink will be a very hot color for this spring. So this piece sold for $150, which gave me a profit of $120. All right, so next up is a skirt from Anthropology. And Anthropology, I source very similarly to the way that I source Free People items. So while Anthropology and Free People used to do well for me, they don't anymore these days, mostly because the market is very oversaturated with these brands. So I'm also very selective with what Anthropology pieces I decide to pick up. In this case, this skirt was so beautiful, and I'd actually seen it before, so I knew that it had decent resale value. I picked this one up at a buy-sell trade store in Austin whenever I was visiting, and I sold it for $55, which gave me $44. My next sale was this Anthropology Flory embroidered jumpsuit. I got this one from a thrift store, and I really love the style. It was very loose and relaxed, so I thought it would do well, especially during the pandemic. This piece sold for $50, which gave me $40. My next sale was this Norma Kamali slip dress. I picked this one up at a thrift store. Norma Kamali is a brand that's sold on sites like Revolve and Shopbop, and it was my first time to find the brand, so I was very excited. Slip dresses are another popular style, which I love because slip dresses are very versatile. So you can wear them on their own, or you can layer them with like a shirt or a cute blouse underneath. Just so many ways to wear it. And this particular piece sold for $50, and so I got $40 after fees. In this next segment, I already filmed it and I'm gonna piece it together, so don't be surprised whenever I change outfits. It was because it was shot on a different day, and it was because I had a whole bunch of sales going out in one day. So I decided to show you guys the in real life version of these sales. So I hope you enjoy this next segment. All right, this next dress is by the brand Kamali, and I sold this piece for $100. So this dress here I got at Buffalo Exchange. It's a buy-sell trade store, and I picked this one up whenever I was in LA, so that means I got it about a year ago. And it is this beautiful snakeskin mini dress. If you don't know this brand, it is Kamali. I'll go ahead and show you guys the tag. This is an Australian brand, just in case you guys didn't know. All right, and then next is a very special dress. So the brand of this dress is Orla Keeley, and why it's so special It's special for a couple of reasons. So this happens to be the biggest sale that I've had to date. And you might be wondering why this dress is my biggest sale to date. If you follow me on Instagram, then you will have seen this piece before. I talked about it being something special because someone special wore it. So Kate Middleton wore this dress, and pretty much anything that either Kate Middleton or Meghan Markle wears, those items are very popular, and then they usually sell it really quickly, and then they're sought after for a long time. And that applies to this dress. So this dress is Orla Keeley. Here is the brand. And I got really lucky because this one's also new with tags. And I got this one from a buy sell trade store. I picked this one up at Crossroads here in Houston. I just thought it was really cute. I knew that Orla Keeley was a good brand, but I didn't know this was a special piece. So I didn't find out until I got home, and I looked it up and I saw that Kate Middleton wore it. And so when I was doing my research, I priced this one extremely high. There was another dress that Kate Middleton had worn. It was something that was more substantial in terms of fabric. I can't remember if it was wool or if it was leather, but that particular piece sold for around $700. Granted, it was really nice fabric and material, but it wasn't as cute as this piece. So I listed this one a little bit higher, and I listed this one at $800 because it was at the time the only one for sale on the internet that I could find. So there were none listed on Poshmark, on eBay, on any other resale site as far as I could find. So when that happens, you can pretty much price however you want because there's only one on the internet. So I priced this one for $800. And I'm gonna take a look here. I didn't get any offers on it, but this piece did have 8 likes. I posted it probably about a few months. So like at most it was posted a few months ago, maybe even 1 to 2 months ago. And like I said before, it got 8 likes. I didn't get any offers on it until this offer came through. So I was sleeping, and then when I woke up in the morning, I got the offer for $550. And I hit accept immediately. I didn't even have to think about it. It wasn't very close to 800, but I didn't quite expect to get 800 for it. I just always tend to price high because you never know. There are those guest buyers who will buy outright. So once in a blue moon that'll happen, but I didn't think that was gonna happen with this dress. So when I got the offer for $550, I was so excited. I don't think I've sold anything over $500. And so this piece is gonna be going to Poshmark headquarters for authentication. I'm not sure really how long that takes or what their process is like, but I guess I'm going to find out. And I can update you guys maybe in a later video and just let y'all know what happens with this dress. Yeah, can you guys believe it that this one sold for $550? Like, what in the world? And it is my size, so I might even just try it on before I send it off today. Oh my goodness. Okay. And then next is this piece, another very special piece. So the brand of this one is New Works. I don't feel like many people know this brand, so I'll go ahead and show you guys the tag. So this is a small business, and I believe it's comprised of all women. This particular piece features sharks, and they're very long overalls. They make a lot of overalls and dresses and pants, all similar in pattern, so they're all like really fun, bright, and whimsical. This one I also got at a buy-sell trade store. I got this one at Buffalo Exchange, and I sold this one for $135. And so I'm really excited about this. It's kind of sad this one wasn't in my size because I would love to sport this. Okay, next is this pink dress. And this one is by Elizabeth and James. I sold this one on Poshmark for $60. I'd had it for a while. I think I had it listed at 90 and then an offer for 60 came through, so I went ahead and accepted it. It is pink, which is going to be a big color for this spring. And I'm excited that it finally sold. And I also got this one at a buy sell trade store. I believe I got this one at Plato's Closet. Okay, and then next we have this spaghetti strap mini dress. It's a cute floral pattern and the brand is Yumi Kim. And I sold this one, I think I just sent out offers to likers, or I had someone like this piece. I just sent her an offer for the lowest that I could do since I have had this one for a while. This one I got at a Goodwill and I sold it for $18, which I'm fine with. I'm not really sure why this one didn't sell for higher or get that many likes. Perhaps it's because of the silhouette. I know the Yumi Kim dresses that are more like maxi length or the ones that are wrap dresses tend to do better, but I still thought this one was really cute. Regardless, I am happy that it's going to a new home. And then next is a J. Crew blazer. I'm gonna let you guys look at the details on this piece. It's so cute. I don't usually pick up J. Crew unless it's something fun and unique. As much as I love J. Crew, I just find that the resale value isn't always there. So I don't always pick up J. Crew. But I just thought this one was so cute, and when I looked it up, this particular piece was a blogger favorite, and so there were a lot of different like bloggers and influencers wearing this one, which is why I got it. This one did sit for a little bit and it didn't get many offers. I think a lot of them that I had saw on Poshmark, average sale price was around like 50 or 60. And then I usually price a little bit above average. So I priced this one around 90 and it sat for a bit. I sent out offers to likers. I believe I sent out offers to likers and priced this one around 50. I had one girl come back and counter at 37. Since this is like a bulkier like jacket piece, I'm kind of just ready to let it go and move on. And so I accepted her offer for $37. And this one, can't remember if I already said, this one was purchased at a thrift store. I got this one at Goodwill. Okay, and then next is this red floral wrap top. It does not hang well at all. So it kind of looks like this. I might show you guys a stock photo right here. And this is one of my favorite brands, one of my personal favorites. Here is a close-up of the tag. And so the brand is Rixo. They make a lot of beautiful feminine pieces, usually brightly colored florals. I love their dresses. And then this one I sold for $60. I think I had it priced around $100 and I got the offer for $60, so I accepted. And this one I got from Goodwill. And then we have this dress by All Saints, and it has this crisscross detail on either side. I thought this one was so cute. It sat in my closet for a really long time, so I want to say at least 2 years, which I'm surprised about because I almost kept this one for myself. It's so pretty. I'm not sure if it's showing up with the true color on camera, but it's kind of like a light lilac or lavender color. And this one really surprised me when it finally sold. So this one I got at Nordstrom Rack, and I got it during a period whenever I had like just first started sourcing at Nordstrom Rack. I didn't really know what I was doing. And so I bought a lot of things, made a lot of costly mistakes, and I'm still hanging on to some of those pieces that I sourced 2 years ago. But I've learned I'm much more picky whenever I pick up Nordstrom Rack pieces, and I will really only pick them up if they're highly, highly discounted. So they have to be discounted at least 75% or more for me to pick them up. Or it has to be something that's very sought after, which was not the case with this dress. I sent out so many offers to likers. Pretty much anytime someone liked this dress, I would send them an offer and no bites. But I finally sold this, and not only did I sell this dress, I sold it for full asking price. So I had it priced at $120, which I'm sure I lowered it over time. I probably started off around like $150 or something. But since there weren't any likes and not really much going on with this dress, I had it priced down to $120. And this guest buyer bought it for $120. So that's crazy. But don't you love when that happens, when you've sent out offers to likers and then you end up selling it for full price or for more? That doesn't ever really happen to me, but it did with this dress. All right, back to real time. I actually only had one more sale following all of those sales that I just showed you, and it was this Generation Love hot pink puffer coat. And so I actually purchased this one on Poshmark. I got it in a bundle with a few other pieces. So in this bundle that I purchased included a Kooples dress, new with tags, and a Millie top, also new with tags. I got a really great deal on all of these items. So I purchased this bundle on Poshmark from someone who did not appear to be a reseller. This is always a good sign if they're not a reseller, because a lot of the times they're willing to part with their items for a lower price. Frequently, they're just looking to clean out their closet and make room for new things. So they tend to be able to give you a better discount. So in this case, I purchased 4 things. It was this Generation Love pink bomber. And I actually know about this brand because it was a bolo in Jack and Ryan's YouTube video. And so since watching that video, I've actually found Generation Love a few times. Also included in this bundle was a Kooples hot pink sequin dress, a Millie sequin turtleneck, and then a blouse by Velvet Graham & Spencer. And I was able to score all of these things for $100. I made an offer for $90, which was pretty close to her asking, and she countered at $100, so I immediately accepted, and I was so excited because these are beautiful things for such a great price. So this sale, just this hot pink puffer jacket from Generation Love, ended up paying for that entire purchase. I sold it for $130 and received $104. So that rounds up my sales for the month of February. I sold a total of 19 items, like I said before. The total for those sales was $2,170. After fees, I received $1,736. So it was a really great month in February for me. I hope the trend continues in March. I'm thinking it will because people are getting excited for spring, and then also people are getting their stimulus checks. So I'll keep you updated, and I'll do another what sold video for the month of March. And if you guys like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye!